Hello everyone, I was looking for videos to take apart an Elvie cordless breast pump and didn't find too many out there, and I tend to mooch off a lot of other people's DIY videos, so I thought I'd post this one online to show how I fixed the Elvie pump. My wife ended up bringing it home. It did have the milk attached to it, and it ended up kind of flooding the inside, and so what was happening is we were turning on the Elvie pump and the light comes on like this, but whenever we push this play button, it would just stop and kind of malfunction and not pump anymore. So basically we were at the point where it was nothing to lose. And so I did see a little bit of a video about taking it apart. He talked about charging the battery. Over time, what we do find is there tends to be a little bit of buildup inside of here of some breast milk and other things, and I don't know if that ended up causing it. There was some wetness in here too that I just basically cleaned up, and so we cleaned it up, and now I can press the power button. And before, like I said, when I press this button up here, it would just stop. It would just turn off and malfunction. So we cleaned it up. We got it going again. What we're going to show you is how to put it back together. And by that, therefore, we're going to show you how to take it apart too. So one of the first things that we're putting on here, it just has these clips, basically that clip in. So when you're using a flathead screwdriver, all you're doing is kind of prying it apart. You want to do it gently so you don't break them, but it should go back on like so. And slide in. A little tougher here. Okay, we heard that clip in there. Clipped in the top. And I don't want to clip it in completely because I still have to fit in this portion right here. There's those two screws that we had to remove. It's kind of like an Allen wrench that you can take those two screws out, just a very small, narrow one. I'm going to pop those out right now. I'm going to pop this in here because just like that last one, there's a couple little clips on the outside that just clip in. I'm going to put this back. And you want it to kind of click in here. See, that one's a little bit out, so I'm going to push that in. That's good there. We're going to make sure that the sides are tightly sealed and all around. Here you can notice that it's not quite sealed, so we're going to pop that in. It looks good to go. And so what we need now is to put those screws in before we put this container release button back in. And so I'm going to take the nails, I'm going to pop that in. Nestled in there for the other one, and nestled in there. So I'm going to take my screwdriver here. And just so everybody's wondering, this is not brought to you by Kleenex or anything. That just so happens to be the trusty thing that I'm just holding up the phone with. And so I'm just tightening this guy up. I'm going to tighten this one up. So obviously you're going to loosen those is your main thing. And when you do loosen those, you're going to be taking a little bit of a screwdriver, kind of popping it open here and all around. And then eventually you're going to work to pop it open here and down this line. You're going to kind of do it a little bit gently, but kind of wiggle it open. And you'll be able to pop this part out first, and then this side will work. And so our last little thing that we have to do here is we're going to line up this back portion with this, and you're going to see that it matches up just fine here. So it's not like you can put it in the wrong way or anything like that. And when you take this out, you're just going to push in. Obviously you don't want to break it, but I don't think you will as long as it's not too old here. So see, that's in there right now. That's not in correctly, so I just pushed it in there. We're going to push this in, and then if you push a little bit further, you'll be able to pop it out, okay? So that's how you kind of put together that Elvie breast pump. And like I said before, we push this button, and it would just end up stopping. Now it's working again, so just saving about $200 to $300 there, and a quick little troubleshoot. Thanks for watching.